Like it was just like last month that I was in 6th grade in my first year starting here. It was fast. That was fast. Oh, since 6th grade. It felt like it was last month.
That's fine.
Super fast. I've grown up on the island my entire life. I've worked here. Everybody knows me around the island because my dad and I usually do work around here. And my brother and my sister actually went here. And I was gonna go to Hog Gap Middle School down the road. Yeah, money-wise, like my parents were like, we probably can't send you there. My dad's worked at Briars Creek since it opened up. And they ended up affiliating with the school. So like employees that worked there were able to send their kids here, and it just happened that my dad worked there, so I was able to come here on a scholarship. And when I first came here, I was super shy. Like I was used to not talking to a lot of people at all. I would just kind of stay to myself, and I saw my friend Jason, who went to the same elementary school I went to, was here. So me and him like just kind of stuck together, and we started doing group activities around the classroom, and I started meeting new people. And my first friend that I officially met here was Kevin. So he started talking, he's like, oh, your name's Pablo? I was like, yeah. He was like, that's so cool. I've never met somebody with that name. And he just kind of introduced me to everybody else, and that's how I became friends with everybody. So my first time like interaction with a drug, I was probably 5 years old. Like I didn't do it. Like I saw it with my eyes, and I was like, yo, what is that? And he was like, oh, this is weed, man. Like I sell this to make money, or like I'll smoke it. But as I grew up, like their drugs started getting heavier, like Sands, Perks, Coke. They started drinking, and then guns came involved, and then gangs started getting involved. Even if you're not recruited, like people from another area know, hey, you're from that area, and they could see you and just be like, hey, pal. Most of them in jail are in jail for now for like murder or like dealing drugs, so I'm glad I stayed away from that, because I'd probably be in jail for life right now if they probably would have set me up for something. So I'm just glad I ended up here. CCS has been a priority because they really care about their students, and it's a small family-like community, so like every teacher knows you even if they don't have you in their class. A lot of students here know you. You get really close with everyone, and they make sure you get your schoolwork done. College counseling class, like teacher makes sure like you got everything up to date, and I really like that. On the weekends, I work at a Mexican restaurant here on Maybank called Maria's. I work from 10:30 like all day until like 11:30 at night when I get off, and then I'll just head home, go to sleep, and then go to school the next morning. We have a program here, like it's a winter program. Freshman year, I was lucky enough to get a scholarship to go to Spain, and like I'd never traveled outside the U.S. before, so getting on a plane was kind of scary for me, like getting there. But I learned a lot about their culture and the things they do. I was there for 10 days, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. My exhibitions over the years here at TCS have been different every single year. I remember my first year, I was like super shy, so I didn't really talk like that, and like in front of a huge crowd of people. So I go in there, I stumble over one word, and I restart, and I just walk out. And I was like, I couldn't do this anymore. So I ended up going back in, redid my presentation, and after that I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like I gotta be able to do like public speaking, be able to speak to people, because I'm gonna have to do that till I graduate. So I just kind of thought about it as everybody knows me, like nothing's gonna happen. So I just started talking. My senior internship right now is doing sort of landscape work around the school with Mr. Bill. Like we've trimmed trees, cut the grass around, like made sure the campus looks good. And I helped out Ms. Chica for like a week or so, like cutting vegetables and stuff like that. That way like everything was prepped for the lower school where they came to eat early in the morning. For my exhibition, I'm doing climate controlled storage containers. So the containers we have in the back, we store a lot of like desks and things we might need in the future for our school. My plan was to like have them climate controlled, maybe not putting like a whole AC unit in there, but like doing like a cutout and then having like a filter like on the side. That way like enough air comes in and none of the stuff gets moldy or rotted. And I really liked it, like, because I'm used to working on houses, doing landscape work, so I was like, I'll give this a try. So I went out there and saw what people, like how people were living. I was like, I might as well help out. Like we ripped out floors, did walls, did toilet works, did all types of things, and people were really satisfied with it. My dad's always taught me that. He was like, a part of being successful in life is like helping out other people, because if you help them out, you'll get that help back. The CCS scholarship program changed my life because they gave me a chance to attend this school, being able to meet people that are willing to help you and want to see you succeed in life. Like I said, my brother and my sister graduated from here, and they're doing really good right now. My brother went to college up in Alabama, graduated, he's a journalist now. They taught me to really like prioritize like what's most important. Put whatever's more important first and then worry about everything else. So after CCS, I'll be attending the Citadel. I ended up taking a tour with the 8th grade class here, and I really liked the campus and I like what they had going on there. And I gave my deposit down. That's where I'll be going next year, and hopefully I can decide what I want to do soon in the future. 10 years from now, I would see myself probably owning like a food truck or maybe a small restaurant. I've really always been into like food and bev. I've always wanted to open up a restaurant, you know, have like good money coming in and giving out good food to people. I just want to say thank you to all the donors that are giving money to make sure that not just me but other kids are also getting money to be able to have a good education and be on like good sports teams. And I just want to give a big thank you. My best memory was winning homecoming. I was not expecting that one. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna win this. I know standing up there and they called my name and I was like, ain't no way. It was just, I was shocked. Like I didn't know what to say. That was a good memory.